that there must have been some kind of nerve gas deployed here because you start hearing some weird shit like some whispers going in the wind. Uh, Something like nudging you at the back of your mind. Like from time to time you might even hallucinate, like you heard the whisper like come here, and then you like look in that very dark one of the corridors, like you see like two very bright yellow eyes staring at you.
Yeah, I would probably shoot at the eyes.
You shoot at everything.
At this point, if you saw a hazmat suit walking across the ceiling, wouldn't you shoot at everything?
Oh dear.
Also,
And yeah, but you slowly.
would being oblivious to something that's trying to take over my mind help or hinder?
That's a good question. Essentially, I think it actually would help. No.
I mean, you can. I mean, depends how you will explain that.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
Just
that
Like,
will
like-
help
do you like if you hear the whisper in your head say it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing, or do you like no, I'm just thinking that it's no problem at all? What do you
Like-
do?
I'd probably be like not even like believing in like superstitious stuff or anything. Just be like just the darkness must be affecting me or something. I'm probably just thinking up random things.
Essentially, you don't even try to listen to the voice; you just ignore them.
Yep.
Okay, so give me a roll and let's see how well you ignore them.
What kind of role?
It depends how, like, what kind of approach you wanna use to defend yourself. Like, flashy might be like you put your fingers in the air, like la 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 la. I don't hear you. There's nothing here. Or other, I don't know. Like, it depends on you. How do you like?
Forceful would essentially be like, you know, you're hurting yourself to keep yourself there, but you don't believe in them, so that wouldn't work. Quick wouldn't work. Sneaky wouldn't work. Clever and careful technically might work.
I guess
Clever.
I'd go with careful. I mean careful, clever. Because I believe that I know that they aren't real.
Okay.
So 2.
Do you use your aspect of being oblivious to
Yes.
your natural?
That
Okay.
sounds like a good idea.
Okay. So if you use a fate point, then
Sure.
it's 4, which is good enough. The voices, after being ignored, they just like disappear, and there are like no more strange hallucinations. And after a few minutes, you rejoin the rest. And basically, you step outside when the time says this. And guess what? A prescripted event begins to happen.
Oh my.
There is no explosion, but you feel like through the entire area, and the origin was not from the asylum. There's like a small gust of wind that something came over you, and yeah, you for a moment you feel like a small migraine. Like oh shit for a moment.
Do we feel it?
Do everybody feel it?
I
Yeah.
assume
Because-
so since we're outside.
What the hell was
Alright.
that? And where the hell were you? I'd say.
I went looking for evidence about what the hell happened here. I
Before you
got
can-
lost,
Then
and then
there are shouts. Another screams. There's like a sound of like something breaking, windows smashing, and then you see that the bad guy, who is at this point like non-stop screaming, he doesn't speak a word, he doesn't seem to like breathe, he just like screams non-stop. You see that
That-
his eyes are completely like bloodshot, like there's like a small stream of blood coming from his nose, like his teeth are bared in like primal homicidal fury, and like the cuffs are like breaking in half, and like his muscles, you see that like they are unnaturally like tense, like somebody, when you prepare to punch somebody, you see that the muscles on their hands like they are
Flexing.
flexing. So like
Yeah.
his entire like whatever muscles you can see on his body, they are like totally flex like
They're like blown up like balloons.
So he's having a seizure.
uh,
In
if
a
that's,
Quick,
way.
tase him.
if that's what you want to tell. But basically he looks like he's in a primal homicidal rage, and with like a
Right.
with non-stop screaming, he just like starts swinging and running and jumping at the closest target.
He's locked in the backside of a car, so unless he blows up the
Yeah.
door,
He's
he
smart. He's, you know what? Because he's on homicidal rage.
And did I mention he's? Yeah. Well, you probably mentioned that the cops were.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
blew
believe-
up the cuffs. I think it would be kind of hard to blow up cuffs on your legs, but yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
this is out of character. What happened to him is that the inhibitors in his brain like are fried, so there are no limits to his body.
He'd
my.
kill himself pretty quickly, but yeah,
Yeah.
that worked. Mm,
Uh,
okay.
Tase him, tase him, tase him, tase him, tase him.
Yeah. You kinda. After this battle will finish, you might connect the dots that well, this happened immediately after that strange thing happened with your like slight
Headache.
head pain and like this strange gust of wind, like maybe a small shockwave went through.
But right now we're busy trying to stop a homicidal maniac smashing through backside of my car.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the tasers might work, but yeah, I don't know.
Stopping power, electricity.
What
Let's see.
what do you do, and how do you roll?
Right. I'll run over to the back end of the smaller police car and look for the shotgun.
Yeah,
Of course.
I believe pistols or shotguns are like standard.
Yeah, there's a
Issue for
shotgun in the
police.
Yeah,
bottom of the
but I
box
d-
car.
Yeah, but I don't
shotguns are
keep
usually in,
a shotgun
trunk.
holstered with me all the time.
No,
yeah,
no.
shotguns are always in the trunks because they are too big
Yeah.
of a weapons.
Mm.
Okay, so you go to the shotgun. What the rest of you are doing?
I'm like, I look at look at the girl. Do you think it's time to shoot him? Because I don't think he's following reason anymore.
If he's like that, tasing him would probably stop him.
Yeah, fine. Okay, you go first. I'll cover you.
I dropped mine.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I pull out one of mine and throw it to you.
Don't worry, I have another too, and I pull out another one from under my shirt.
Oh god.
Uh,
Then I don't throw it to you.
the guy
shoot.
takes a swing.
The guy runs up to you and takes a swing.
Oh, yeah.
You took your sweet time.
I dodge.
Then roll a quick check.
I try to dodge.
Okay.
Quick, 3.
Okay. Yeah, he used most of his strength. The first like shot of power at getting out of his predicament, so now he will only roll with +2. Okay, so you barely dodge it.
I jam the taser into his chest and fire it.
Okay.
And then run.
So I think let's see how well he will. Yeah, he. Unless you can say to me that there is some specific approach you can roll to see that the taser works really nice.
Sneaky would actually work since you know where to hit somebody with it.
Yeah.
You know.
That is a good point.
Jabbing him is the groin.
Okay, so one of his.
Mhm.
Okay, so he's not down yet, but this definitely did a number on him.
Mm. Can I now run up and jam it in his back? You know, I can't probably hit
Yeah,
anything specific.
They're ranged weapons.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay, then I shoot him. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. There's two kinds of tasers.
Okay,
Oh,
so he'll try to resist the other.
mm,
It's just the kind that I was using. It was also the ranged type, just
yeah,
right
You
there.
would- yeah. You're just a bit closer. So yeah, I essentially shoot it at him.
Okay.
It's like two combined, so whatever effect it would be more annoying. You know. Mm.
I'm trying to figure out how many volts it is, but
Uh, but I kinda thought that you dodged and then you shot, so you might be closer. No wait, okay, so you were like, so like he.
Look, if
he-
if
he
he was
fle-
standing here, then he ran
flexes
by him.
No, he flexes his arms and like grabs both of the taser thingies, darts that hit him. Like he pulls them off, still screaming. And at this point, Stu comes by with a shotgun.
Mm.
Like Stu, you grab your shotgun from the trunk. You run off. That you are
Yep.
getting closer to the group. What do you do?
Right. Is I'll take it the perpetrator isn't on the ground yet.
Mm.
Right.
He's still going on.
Right. I assume I approach him from the back and just use the butt of the shotgun to
Like a club.
no, not like a club, but more like not swinging, but more like
Stabbing.
doing the hard stabbing him in the back of the neck to hopefully daze him long enough for the tasers to get to work or for him to fall unconscious.
Also, if you want to say he pulled out tasers, tasers shoot two small darts, so you'd have to pull out 4 darts. Mm.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to pull out some taser, you probably have to start with one and then take the second one. Mm.
Alright, so I take it that's forceful.
Or sneaky, you choose. Mm.
I'd almost say just shoot him.
Mm. Yeah, but he saw us trying to incapacitate him. Now he tries to be a hero.
Well, we are
just-
still police officers.
I just figured when he's like that, like shooting him with the taser might stop him, but shooting him with a normal gun probably wouldn't.
Are you wanna reroll that or something or not?
I only have 1 point left.
Do it.
You think
That's
I should?
Yes.
Alright,
go.
fine. Use the last point I have to roll again. 2.
Okay, and he defends with this one.
3.
Fuck.
Okay, so like there's like a thunk as the weapon hits his head, but it doesn't drop him. Like he keeps on screaming, like tries to snatch the weapon with his jaws or something. Like he's going full mental and.
Alright.
Right now what he tries that he catches, like he puts one hand on the not the dart itself, but you know the cable that goes between the dart and the gun itself, and he starts pulling. He tries to pull them like sharp pull towards you, so that either you will fall down to the ground or you will lose your tasers. How do you defend from that? And he rolled a 4.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really strong big guy.
Quick, try to pull the cable outside his reach. Not outside his reach, but try to dodge him, essentially, when he tries to grab it, I suppose. Would it work?
Okay.
I dropped mine.
Mm. Actually, thinking about it, it's probably better to drop it and just do something else.
Yeah.
I mean, you just simply drop them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, okay, if you simply drop them, then I think that you don't need to roll. Okay. And then he'll just like pulls another end because the closest one is us too, so he like tries to go at him with his primal rage,
Mhm.
trying to bash his head in. So Stu, how do you respond to that?
You said he's attacking me.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Right.
going full medieval on your ass.
Alright, Stu kind of does a agile backflip back onto the... Yeah. He was a gymnast in a former life. He remembered the times in the academy when he got top points for backflipping.
Just do a quick check.
Alright. So he backflips on the top of the police car.
Oh yeah. I like you without problem get out of the way.
Mhm.
And like
Yeah.
the guy for a moment like he just starts swinging his arms in like attacking the air, not realizing that the target is not here. Like okay, so
As he does that, I run up and kick him in between, on the top, behind your knee. I kick him behind his knee.
okay.
Yeah, behind his kneecap.
You know what? Because usually in the system there are like 4 typical actions, like create an advantage,
Mhm.
which if you do that, which this action sounds like that.
Yeah,
So
essentially, I'm
then,
trying to get
if
him
you
down on
if
his
you
knee.
if you succeed, then it creates a temporary advantage that for free one time can be used, which gives you another +2 to total roll of another player.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. So,
Okay.
careful, sneaky, quick. I'm running up. Do I make quick or forceful?
You know what? Because yeah, it's forceful because you want to force him to on his knees. That
0.
big pile of flesh.
So,
But you know what? You are attacking his weak point, and he was kind of focused on another one. He already got buttered up,
Tasered.
so you like, and you are specifically attacking his weak point, not like
Yeah.
full on. So he rolls with -2.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it works like a beauty, and he like gets dropped on one knee on the knee, and this creates an advantage on another person that makes other roll.
So either Stu or Gerald. Who does the?
Alright.
Gerald?
Yep, I'm going to pull baton out and just whack him in the back of the head. And I'm going to try to aim for
You know what?
not the back. I'll aim for the temple.
Before we go, Gerald.
Huh?
All right.
You know what? You can use that as you attack him.
Mhm.
But you are thinking to other guy like just shoot him. You saw that this guy just went straight nuts. You're probably thinking that when he wakes up, he will just continue.
Good point.
I will give you a fate point for Dirty Cup if you just, even without a roll, you just say that you strike him hard enough that you will kill him.
Or just put the gun up to the back of his head and kill him, but choose.
All right, I'll strike him hard enough, and I'll make sure to aim for the temple.
Yeah,
Crush his head.
the hit is so
Yep.
powerful, it just breaks his bones, like shards of his bones shatter his brain.
Yep.
Yeah, at one moment, just screaming stops, and massive lifeless body of probably escaped convict falls with a thump on the ground. Currently is the fight took some time. So
Yep.
this for now, they time is like
Mm.
It's still
6-minute fight.
It's still
Yeah.
like 5 more minutes till the ambulance comes by.
Mm. I essentially walk up to the down guy and just check his pulse and notice that he's dead. I'm like, fuck. Well, I suppose we did the best we could, but what the hell happened here? Mm.
Completely not shitting you. While I was lost, I found a hazmat suit.
How unusual. What's a hazmat suit doing in an asylum?
Well, that's
Ha-
not the unusual part.
Oh,
It was also walking towards me
Um,
on the ceiling.
Oh. Can Stu, as an occultist, recognize what the kind of paranormal entity this was?
And so I
what?
shot it.
or can he recognize that this was not something occult? By his description.
Apparently, Stu is an occultist.
Mm. Yes, he probably
An
got into it.
occultist gymnast cop.
Yes, he got into it to charm girls. It hasn't worked out so far.
I was in a phase.
Anyways, and when I shot it, it collapsed upwards.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, not sure what this has to do with this, what we're doing right now, but this is really, really fucking strange.
Yeah. The end.
Matt?
Yeah.
Would Stu, as an occultist, recognize what the hazmat suit thing was?
Essentially,
You
it's
think-
kind of hard for him to just say that you know what it is. Would it
Give
be
me-
better if you realize that it was an occult thing, and the next time you see it, you know how to defeat it easier, rather than knowing what it is?
Give me a clever roll.
Because
Defeated.
otherwise,
I shot it and it stopped trying to move.
With
I
two,
assume that.
for you, it
Yeah.
doesn't really sound like a typical occult thing. Like the hazmat suit, like the first of all, the whatever was happening down there was it doesn't sound like occultic in nature. Like the origin of this is not like paranormal, not made by human. Second, you think the hazmat suit was just one of the many projections, or even hallucinations? Who knows? That
Well,
were-
I haven't mentioned all the whispers or the creepy yellow eyes that were staring at me, just the thing that I shot at.
yeah.
Shooting stuff tends to work.
mm,
Anyways,
Anyways,
anyone want to play some cards until the ambulance shows up?
no, I'll stay watch outside with my shotgun.
Okay.
Don't know if there's any more of these fuckers inside.
Oh, probably. But if they fall upwards, I think we're safe outside.
Okay.
I mean, are you feeling alright? You didn't. Stu starts checking girl's eyes. You're not on something. Didn't find any rusted needles down there.
Why, I'd never. Cough, cough. Wink.
Yeah.
And Stu touches Cordelia's ass again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I mean, this might have give you a fate point, but only if Cordelia would probably react, like try to hit you hard or something.
So, do you want me to react? Fine. As he as he tries to pull out, I take his hand, pull it behind his back, drop on his knees, and pull him to the ground. And then I sit on his hand, sit on him.
He's probably fine with that too.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Okay. So yes,
Stu gets a slight blush on him, and
Like, Geralt, could you come over here? And then
and
then
fate point because he got his ass kicked by Cordelia without a
Yep.
roll. Okay.
Geralt,
So
could you come over here? I ask him.
Sure.
Sit
With
here.
some handcuffs?
No, just sit down
Bungie
here.
might like those too.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I
like to
understand.
play rough, are we?
Like as I said, sit down here. Then I just leave him to you, Geralt.
Sit down, boy.
Mm.
Yeah, so at the same time as you hear the sound of the ambulance coming and you see it arriving at the place, at the same time the radio in your patrol cars goes like code 1024 1024 to all units. And just so you might just well check for yourself what that means.
Code 1024.
Yes.
Trouble at station. Unwelcome visitors. Are we in the
my.
vicinity?
Consider the town, yes.
Okay.
Right.
So we leave the boy to the medical team and yeah, we leave them both to the medical team. We give a quick recap, I suppose, and then
That's
we
like,
start.
that guy's dead. Take him anyways.
Yeah, I like they're the medical.
Just
they
in
know what-
case, tie him down. Just trust us.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, just do it.
Like
Take him to
Get
the
out!
morgue.
Were you drinking something again?
you probably know
Not
them.
this time. I swear. You can ask that guy over there. He already tucked my eyes.
For fuck's sake, whatever. You heard the call. Also, like the radio operator, you clearly understand the voice. That was Mira. There might have been like some small crackling in the background, like maybe sound of a shot going on. But her voice, like she tried to stay professional and do not panic.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, you jump into your cars and
Yep.
uh,
Pull out our sirens and wee wee.
And I look sadly at the back of my car where the door is broken up, and I can drive away.
yeah, so
I am driving the van.
Yes. You're driving with Stu, and I'm driving my own car.
Yep. Stu can walk again.
Stu can walk.
Fuck you.
I'm kidding. Anyways, so yeah, we go back towards the police station.
on the way, just as you start going, which is like also the call you received was that like the call came in like this. So like 1 or 2 minutes later, as you start riding, there's like a message from Unit 1, and they say like units, like the rest of the units, like we have something to deal with. We received the code, but we cannot respond. There's something going on at radio station. We found the Otis body, and at this point the radio message cuts off. No sound. It just like stops sending.
Huh. Okay.
And the guys from Unit 2 like Unit 1, Unit 1 respond, and yeah, nothing's going on. And they ask like, does anybody have eyes on Unit 1 or the police station?
You respond. I'm busy driving.
This is Deputy Officer Woggle. This is Deputy Officer Woggle answering 1024 from police station. Over.
We're almost there.
Yeah, I mean they know this is. They were just asking like, does anybody have eyes? So yeah, okay, so they understand that. Not yet, so yeah, Unit 2 will be on our way to the police to 1024. Uh, and yeah, I don't think anything else in the meantime is happening. Uh, yeah, okay. So as you're getting close to the town center, because I imagine that's where the sheriff station is.
I just kind of mumble under my breath. If there's fucking hazmat suits, I'm running them over.
uh, Basically, as you come closer to the radio station, uh, there were some people on the not on the street, but oh my god, what's the word? Where the
Rioters.
where the pedestrians can
Pedestrians.
walk. So they
The
were like,
sidewalk?
yeah, walkway. The people were running away. There was like clear sound of shots fired, gunfight going on, coming from the police station, and the gunfire is clearly automatic. Like somebody uses an automatic weapon.
Oh my.
Mm.
Hopefully that's our guys.
Oh well, keep going.